Yo, what's going on to my fellow Aquarians out there? Keep rebelling. We need it, right? We are, experiencing Pluto and Aquarius very powerfully right now. So a lot of people are tapping into that rebellious energy that we naturally have. So show the world how to rebel, show the world how to stay objective, show the world how to stay calm. And let's see what we have going for you here today, Aquarius. All right? So, cutting the cards to see what's at the bottom of the deck, we got the devil. All right, so I want you to think about what in you and what in your life is toxic that you need to work on, that you need to address. What is toxic in your life that you need to release. So think about that right now and just have a feeling about like what devil energy you really need to focus on in your life, or devil energies you need to focus on in your life. Again, whenever I do a reading for one of my signs, it's like I'm trying not to make a therapy session, but the devil is definitely something that I've been addressing in my life. So we're going to do a 5-card spread, and the first card is the Chariot. So there's going to be a victory, right? Because you're going to be walking away. It might be that devil energy that you're walking away from, and if you choose to really walk away from the toxic energy that you need to in your life, you're going to be victorious with that Chariot card. And then we have the 5 of Wands here. So this is some conflict, internal or external conflict, and we'll clarify it later to see what we get. The third card is the 10 of Cups, right? So addressing that devil energy, choosing yourself over the vices and the weaknesses that you are succumbing to will lead to happiness here. And getting through whatever this conflict is going to lead to this happiness of the 10 of Cups. And the fourth card is the Knight of Wands. So definitely adventure is in play here, right? And we have the 5 of Cups. Right? So this is disappointment. This is you needing to focus on gratitude and not disappointment. Right? So we start with the Chariot. And the Chariot, to me, is always about choosing yourself. It's about choosing you over the things that aren't working for you anymore. It's about you marching forward in victory over the things that are not working for you anymore. And you are choosing yourself here and being victorious and getting on your Chariot and moving forward. You don't know where you're going to go. Right? But if you choose yourself and walk forward and move forward, you are going to reach a powerful place of victory with this Chariot card. And again, that devil energy was at the bottom of the deck. So it's like address what you need to walk away from that's toxic. Right? And this is the 5 of Wands coming up in the second position here. And this is about conflicts. This is about internal conflicts, external conflicts, right? You may need to walk away from people that, you have conflict with, or you need to learn how to handle that conflict better. You need to learn how to handle the conflict better in yourself. Right? And the beauty of the 5 of Wands is that they're fighting with sticks. So really it's about teaching you how to engage in conflict in a better way without being hurt. Right? So how are you hurting yourself internally with conflict? How is external conflict hurting you? Right? What have you learned from it? How have you become stronger from it? How have you learned to engage in battle in a much better way with this 5 of Wands? And that's what's going to help you be victorious here towards the 10 of Cups, which is happiness, right? Happiness that's above you, happiness that you want to bring down into your life. But again, if you choose yourself and address the toxicity from that devil, it's going to lead to a very, very happy place here with that 10 of Cups, right? And so the Knight of Wands is here, and the Knight of Wands is saying that you need to go on some adventures, right? You need to be bold, be assertive, be brave, tap into any fire energy that you have, learn from your friends who have fire in their charts, and really tap into that fire energy with this Knight of Wands here, and tap into your creativity and be more adventurous, be more bold, get out of the house more, put yourself out there, have new experiences, have the same experiences that bring you joy, but make sure you are bringing adventure into your life. And then we end with the 5 of Cups. So this is definitely connected to that 5 of Wands, right? So this is some disappointment. These are the things that you need to walk away from, right? The story of the 5 of Cups is that he has these 3 cups in front of him that have disappointed him, right? And he's just sad because he's no longer, loving the taste of wine in those cups. But he needs to turn around and look at the two cups that are behind him by practicing gratitude. And if he does that, he's going to get the bridge and the castle that's across from him, which is the victory that is in this reading for all of us Aquarians here. So practice gratitude. Disappointments are going to happen. Just make sure that you don't allow those disappointments to define you here with that Five of Cups. All right. So let's see what we get when we clarify here. We're going to clarify this Chariot. And with the Chariot, we have the Five of Swords. Right? So again, this is the conflict that you need to address. You need to find a way to be victorious. Do whatever you need to do, right? If it's internal conflict, like what do you need to fight inside of yourself to become victorious over yourself? And then how are you going to win conflicts in a way that has elegance and grace? If you have conflicts with other people in your life right now, or anything that's conflicting outside of you or your life right now, in your life right now. And with this Chariot, once you find a way to win, at any cost, right? By being fair, because obviously to us Aquarians, we fight fair no matter what. Even through our very rebellious nature, you're going to end up victorious with that Chariot. And so with the Five of Wands, what do we have for the Five of Wands? We have the Sun. Let's go, right? So this is about you getting through these conflicts and knowing at the other side of it, it's going to be a lot of happiness. It's going to be a lot of light. It's going to be a lot of joy here with that Sun card, right? So find the way to deal with this conflict in a way, again, that's fair, in a way that is going to teach people how to handle conflict in a better way, right? And you can be a beacon of light with that Sun once you deal with these conflicts that you are dealing with in your life right now. With the Ten of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, right? So this is abundance. This is you understanding what works well for you. This is you, finding a way to bring more abundance into your life. And abundance is not just money, right? It could be monetary wealth. It could be physical wealth. It could be spiritual wealth, emotional wealth, right? Like, what are the things that you define as wealth that make you happy? What are the things that you've worked on in your life with the King of Pentacles that have been really successful, and how can you apply it into this situation here? Okay? And with the Knight of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, right? So again, bold and assertive energy, right? And the Queen of Wands is, she has the sunflower in her hand, and that's telling us with this Sun card here in general, we have to focus on our happiness with the Sun. We have to use that sunflower in our hands and just look up at the sun, take in all its light, be more bold and assertive and courageous, go on adventures here, and that's what's going to lead to this happiness and this victory that's in this reading. So we will clarify this Five of Cups at the end here, and with the Five of Cups we have death, right? So this disappointment, whatever it was, disappointment in love, disappointment in work, disappointment in family and friends, any disappointment has been transforming you. Any disappointment has killed your old self, right? And it's made you wake up to something new, right? So you have to go through this death process. You have to, allow the parts of yourself that need to die so that you can be reborn into something more powerful and beautiful and obviously more rebellious the way that we Aquarians do. So looks really good. And, I hope that you have a really good time for the rest of the month. And thank you for watching.